Are you searching for property management ERP software? Here is an explainer video. Please take a look.
You know the feeling, right? It's the late night calls about a leaky faucet, the endless arguments over who gets which parking spot. I mean, if you're in property management, you know that chaos is just part of the job. Well, today we're going to look at a solution that's designed to bring a little bit of order, a little control back into that world. Seriously, think about your day. You're juggling tenant complaints, maintenance calls, and just a mountain of paperwork. It feels like a nonstop grind. So how on earth do you even start to get a handle on all of it? Because, let's be honest, a property isn't just a building. It's more like a giant, complicated puzzle. You've got people, places, and payments, and every single one of those little pieces has to fit together perfectly, or the whole thing falls apart. And here's what that puzzle looks like in real life, right? You've got those classic parking spot squabbles, you're chasing down overdue payments, there are maintenance emergencies popping up left and right, and on top of it all, you have to keep every single person in the loop. Honestly, any one of these things could be a full-time job by itself. But what if you could change the game? What if you could stop just reacting to problems and instead start proactively controlling them? Well, that's exactly where a smarter solution can make all the difference. And that's where this comes in. This is the KMS Apartment Management Software. It's a platform built from the ground up to tackle all those headaches we were just talking about. So what is it exactly? Well, at its core, it's an all-in-one platform. And the two most important words here are simplify and automate. It's all about taking those super complex manual tasks and making them way more efficient and streamlined. And the people who made it are pretty confident. They say it's the best software for managing any kind of real estate properties. That's a bold claim, right? It tells you this isn't just for one type of building. It's designed to be super versatile. Okay, so how does it actually do all of this? Let's dive into the core features that are meant to turn that chaotic puzzle into a much, much clearer picture. First up, it tackles the people problem. So instead of you digging through messy spreadsheets trying to find contact info or rental history, the software just creates one central hub for everything. All the details on owners, on tenants, it's all right there. And you can imagine how much easier that makes communication. Then you've got the day-to-day operations. Remember those parking disputes? This helps you assign and monitor the slots. And instead of those old-school paper logs for visitors, you get digital tracking, which is a huge boost for security. For maintenance, you can follow a service request from the second it's logged, all the way through to when it's finished. And now, let's talk about the money. The system can automate your billing, track charges, and manage everything from rent to utility payments with total transparency. This gives you a crystal clear record of every single expense, which, as you know, is a total game changer for budgeting and just being accountable. Okay, so those are the features. But what does that actually mean for a property manager or an owner on a day-to-day basis? Let's connect these tools to the real-world benefits. When you look at it, it really boils down to three huge benefits. Number one, by automating all those routine tasks, you save a massive amount of time. Number two, by digitally tracking visitors and maintenance, you seriously improve security. And number three, by having all the data in one place, you make communications seamless. Everybody is on the same page all the time. Now, here's something that I think is really clever about this system. It's not a one-size-fits-all tool. It's actually designed to give the right amount of information and the right amount of control to every single person involved in the property. So, how does it do that? With 5 different user dashboards. You see, way up at the top, the super admin has full control over everything. But an apartment owner can log in and just monitor their property's performance. A tenant gets a super simple interface where they can pay rent or log a complaint. And an employee can see exactly what tasks are on their plate for the day. Each view is perfectly tailored to what that person needs. And remember that bold claim from the beginning about managing any kind of property? Well, this is where that flexibility really shines. It's not just built for residential apartments. You can adapt it for shopping complexes, community homes, and all sorts of other commercial rentals too. So when you put this all together, the big takeaway here is this fundamental shift in how you manage things. You're moving away from scattered, manual, kind of chaotic processes to a single centralized point of control. And I think this quote just captures that ultimate promise perfectly. Control the whole apartment in your hand at a glance. It's about more than just being efficient. It's about transforming property management from this constant source of stress into something that's streamlined and, dare I say it, maybe even enjoyable. And that really brings us to the final question, one for you to think about. When you reflect on those daily challenges we started with, you've really got to ask yourself, is your current system working for you? Or is it maybe time to explore a smarter solution?
Please follow, like, share, and subscribe.